guys, so today I'm going to share some tips and tricks with you on how to be a successful mummy YouTuber. These are just things that I've done to grow my channel. I've actually had my channel for nearly 2 years. I have 6,000 subscribers now, and I really feel like it started to pick up in the last like 6 months. And I think maybe it is because I've changed a few things and also used kind of gain momentum. So I've written down what I do, and some of them might be useful for you mummy vloggers out there. I obviously say in the title of this video, a successful mummy vlogger, like loosely, because I wouldn't say like I'm successful or like big or anything like that yet, but that is the aim, and these are things that I do. And I think that when I started out as a mummy vlogger, I would have found these tips quite useful because I've kind of learnt these things over the past 2 years. So here we go. So first and foremost, I would make videos that you want to make, that you enjoy making, and that you would also want to watch. I make helpful tip videos for mums, haul videos, beauty videos, anything that interests me really. And then I also make day in the life of videos and week in the life of videos. The day in the life of videos and those kind of vloggy videos, I really do because I want to remember those memories myself. So sometimes I'll vlog a weekend or like our Disney trip or things like that, because I think that would be really cool to have in the future. I don't know if those videos gain me loads of subscribers or anything. I think that I get most of my subscribers from my helpful videos. Yeah, if you can put yourself in mummy's shoes, which you are probably a mum, so that's not hard to do. What I do sometimes is write a list of topics or things that would interest me, things that I personally would sit down on YouTube and search for and go, oh, teething tips, or at the moment in my life it's like, how do I potty train a child, things like that. So if you can write down things that would interest you in your life, and that maybe you have some knowledge or past experience on, then you can do a video on that, and other mums will hopefully like your tips and relate to you. My biggest ever videos have been how to entertain a baby, because there's lots of mums at home with a 6-month-old baby that you don't know what to do with them. So having had 2 children, I did that video, and that has been one of my biggest ones. My next biggest ones have been weaning videos. So literally just videos of what I feed my children, because I personally love watching those videos. We run out of ideas, don't we, at home? We stick to our staple dinners, and you know, we don't think about other things, but those kind of videos can be really helpful. My next tip is to be consistent, and I know a lot of other YouTubers would say the same thing, but as long as you're constantly putting out content, then your audience will respect you and they'll come back, and they'll come back to check it out. In the beginning, if you can only be consistent in terms of like 1 video every 2 weeks, or what I started doing was 1 video every week, because I was still getting to grips with how to film, how to edit, how to upload, all of those things. Now I try my very hardest to upload 2 to 3 videos a week. Ideally, you would be able to say, I'm going to upload at 6 o'clock on a Monday and a Wednesday and a Friday. As a mum, I find that really hard, and I haven't published a time just because you never know what's going to happen in my life, and I just feel like that would be the best case scenario. If you could actually say a date and a time, people would love that. But unfortunately, I feel at this stage with 2 little ones and working, and I'm pregnant and all that stuff, it's something that I can't do just yet. My next tip is to engage with your audience. And since I started taking that seriously, I feel like my subscribers have really started to grow. So by engaging, I mean responding to every comment that you get on every video, being part of the community and watching and using YouTube yourself, and every YouTube video that you do watch, make sure you comment on it. You know, not just like love the video, like something that you actually like, oh wow, I really liked your perspective on blah, or like an actual thing, because I know for sure that I have got subscribers from commenting on other videos. I've had subscribers in the past come to my channel and say, hi, I saw your comment on blah blah's video, thought I'd come over and say hi and watch your videos and blah. So it's all just about being in this big social network and community, so be part of it. If people have taken 10 minutes out of a mum's day is massive. If they have taken 10 minutes out of their day to watch your video, and then not only watch it, they have then taken the time to comment, I think the least that you can do is comment back. And I always like to use their name. I like to say, you know, thank you so much, Lucy, for watching really appreciate it. And I also like to ask people questions. If they're like, hi, with love from New Zealand, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love New Zealand, where are you from? And you're kind of like building up that relationship with people, and it's just so important to engage, and I kind of feel like it's the least that we can do. Managing and prioritizing your time is another big one. It's really hard as a mum to juggle everything. What I do is on my 2 days off with my youngest, my eldest is at school, so when my youngest goes down for a nap, I film a video. So I need to be prepared for that golden hour of when I can film a video. So I'll prepare what I want to say maybe the night before. I'll think of a bit of a rough script, or think about what I'm going to show if it's a whole video, etc. So just get ready, plan your time, or get your husband. Like at the moment, my husband has the kids for an hour while I film this video on a Sunday. So it's just really about prioritizing your time. So that's how I film my videos, and then I always edit my videos at night. And that might sound like work to some people, but for me it is really just a hobby, and I absolutely love learning the technical side of it and editing my videos that way. But I find that I can't edit my videos when the children are awake. It's impossible. So I always do it when they're asleep. My next tip is to be completely honest. Viewers will see through you. If you try to be a bit of an actress at the beginning, which I know I watch some of my older videos and I think, God, I'm the worst actress. I don't know why I was trying to be that sort of way. People just completely see through you straight away, and people really like honesty, because on YouTube is one place where you can be honest. TV shows, films and stuff like that, people aren't always honest. It's a show. Well, us, we're real, we're honest people. This is real life. And people really appreciate that, and they will see straight through you if you aren't honest. So don't talk about bottle feeding if you breastfed. You know, don't talk about things that you don't believe in. Another tip that is so simple and easy to get right, but I watch so many videos of people that get it wrong, is lighting. All I do is I sit in front of these big windows that we have in our house, which is probably why I always sit here. But you can also buy box lights if you live in like a, you know, a darker part of the country, or if you're filming in the winter or in the evening, if that's the only time you can film. But lighting is so important. It can make a massive difference on your videos. Edit as well as you can. You do not have to be a professional editor, but some of the content on YouTube now is so good. We do all need to up our game. So what I've done in the past is watch YouTube video tutorials. Oh, Caleb. Right, I told you it was real life. Caleb's just waking up from a nap. So what I was saying was, in the beginning, I used a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to edit my videos. I use something called Final Cut Pro now, but to start out with, I just used Movie Maker, just really, really simple. And I keep my editing quite simple. It's something I would like to improve over time, but you do naturally learn things, and I think you definitely learn more by doing and not by just thinking about it. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, definitely just start. Next tip is to take time on your thumbnails. It can take like an extra 5 minutes when you're uploading a video, but it's so worth it. Makes such a difference to market your videos, and making your thumbnails look more professional will make a massive difference in how much people are actually going to click on your video. I use PicMonkey to do my thumbnails. If you'd like to see a separate tutorial on that, I'm happy to show you, but there are actually loads on YouTube already, so you can go and have a look at that. But thumbnails are really important, as well as your tags. Make sure that you tag your videos with keywords. What I do is when I make a video, I'll go onto Google and I'll start searching what I would search if I wanted to find out about weaning or something like that. And I look at what phrases just pop up on Google themselves. And sometimes you'd be really surprised. The other day I put up a video about my 13-week pregnancy. So I put 13 weeks in Google, and some of the things came up like 13-week scan, 13-week belly, 13-week bump, 13-week feelings and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth using Google to help with your tags. Yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to tell you. So I think that is all of my tips that I wanted to share with you. I basically just wanted to say, do videos that you like, engage with your audience, enjoy what you do, and market it as well as you can. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Good luck. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Definitely worth going to get. There's lots of little samples in there. Some things that I